What is going on, everybody? Welcome back, ParaFlinch Nation, to our Team Up League Cup, the finals. On the left, we've got Josh rocking ZoroRocWeavile. I believe that is what we've got. Maybe it might even be ZoroRocWeavile. Can't quite remember, but on the right, you remember Michael from the top 4 match playing the Charizard Jirachi. Let's see who's going to pull out with the win here. Best of 3, of course. 55 minutes. I'm adjusting the camera there so we've got a better view here of all of this greatness in the finals. So I think it was Josh who won the coin flip, so he is going to start us off here, starting with a Sneasel on the active, Jirachi on the right for Michael. I believe Michael has the better start here, but there we go. Josh throwing down the Schmallow for his opening supporter. That is not what you want to see in the finals here. 2 cards, hopefully one of them saves him here. I think he's generally pretty safe here, considering that I don't think Michael has a way of knocking out the Sneasel on his first turn. If this was a Zapdos deck, then Josh would be looking at going to game 2 here pretty quick. So Choice Man onto the Sneasel and a pass. So Jirachi here going for a Stellar Wish. I don't think he's playing any kind of any sort of Marshadow shenanigans, so he can't disrupt that Mallow. But at the same time, I don't even know if you really want to disrupt what's going on in Josh's hand there. So Nest Ball here. Did he go for that Jirachi, or did he already have that bench? I think he might have already had that bench. So it looks like he's going for the Charmander here. Taking a quick gander at that Sneasel. Fire Energy gonna go down onto the bench Charmander. We're gonna see a Stellar Wish here. Getting ready to set up his Charizards. Maybe going for rare candies, maybe going for a draw supporter. But it is a Cynthia, so we're just gonna see a Cynthia here. So Michael does have to keep into account how many Pokemon he has in play with abilities, because Weavile is going to be Josh's one prize attacker that is going to be able to deal with pretty much everything on Michael's board. If he just has 3 abilities on his side, that is enough to take a knockout on Charizard. He already has 2 Jirachis, so that is 100 damage, so he will be able to get a knockout here. Pokemon Communication away. I don't know what he put away there. Looks like he is going to get a Lele for a Cynthia. Refresh that hand for sure. He does have the Response Weavile and Rainbow Energy. So like I already said, he is going to get this turn 1 knockout, which is good if it is going to become a 1 prize attacking attacker after attacker after attacker. However, we know Josh's engine is really based around Zoroark, so he is going to have GXs in play, and we already know that Lele is on the bench because he had to get out of that dead hand, so he is a little bit out of a disadvantage here. However, with the skateboard on the Jirachi, I can only imagine a Charizard is going to come out here and smack that Weavile in the face, only needing the base 2 energy to knock it out. It is overkill, but you still need 2 fire energy to do the knockout on Charizard. So looks like an Ultra Ball here. If he has rare candy in hand, probably see a Charizard. Looks like it was Charmeleon there on the bench. Let's see what he's got in hand. I think I see another Nest Ball maybe. Yep, Nest Ball. Probably another Jirachi, I can imagine. Really needs to get this Charizard established. Charmander coming down onto the bench, or was that a Jirachi? Can't really tell because of the glare. I apologize, guys. I said in the last video, I've been trying desperately to get a spot where there's no glare, but it's just I can't do it. I just can't do it. Especially with gloss sleeves, it's just pretty hard to do. So off the Lily gets the rare candy, going to evolve into the Charizard on the far right there. Makes sense to me, so he can spread out his energy a little bit, spread out his resources. Going to keep the fire energy on the Charmander, and then Roaring Resolve here. I'm going to take a Respond knockout on Weavile here. So here's a Stellar Wish. Let's see what he gets. See an Ultra Ball. Not too sure. what he's got. Looks like it was a... Was that a Cynthia? I wasn't too sure. Couldn't see it. Video skipped right there as he got his target there. So Charizard is going to come active here and going ahead and taking the knockout. So now the prize exchange is 5-5. Having a hard decision here, but going to promote Zorua. Choice band on a Zorua here. Looks like DC onto Zorua. Need to hit a Zoroark here. Lily for like 2. Was that 2 cards? Didn't hit it. Looks like we might just see a Ram. We're going to see a Ram here. That is so unfortunate for Josh here. He has not had a good... Oh, no, he does have Ultra Ball, so... But he does need bench Pokemon in order to take the knockout. And a Devoured Field, which I think he probably plays Devoured Field considering he's playing Weavile as well. But I don't think he's not going to be able to get there. He's going to have a really good trade here. Maybe even a Pokemon in hand. So let's see what he goes for. He's going to get the Zoroark most definitely. He doesn't want to just leave a Zorua here. Oh, but he's going to go ahead and bench or evolve the Ditto. Pretty crazy. I know he'd probably rather use a Muck here, but he needs to establish Zoroark, so that is insane. We're probably going to see a Ram here for 20 damage. Looks like a trade away the Acerola and a Ram for 20. That's what we're going to see. We're going to see Josh set up the numbers a little bit. The Roaring Resolve will take him down to 90 HP if he does it. Yep, he's going to go ahead and do that. 90 HP. I'm sure he doesn't mind taking out this Zorua with a Choice Band and DCE on it. Choice Band is irrelevant because I don't think Michael plays any other Pokemon that are GXs. He doesn't play any. And he does set up his board even more. There's a Charizard down there with 2 Fire Energy. Or is it just the attachment there? There's a dice. I think it's 2 because that would be the damage. Nope, just an attachment. So, and there is also an Energy Recycler to boot. So he's going to be able to just charge up these Charizards. And not to mention, he also still has a Charmander with Fire Energy on the bench. That's also a threat once the Charizard comes into play. So, oh man, it's not looking good. And then Josh is going to Nest Ball here. We know he has DCE in hand, so he'll be able to take the knockout, but at what cost? Because that Charizard's just going to come right up, and then he's going to Roaring Resolve and then blast that thing to the discard pile. So there's a DCE attachment. I see a Lele in hand. Professor Kukui, that will get him there. Benching the Lele, yeah. So now he's got it. He's got it for sure. So he's going to go for the Lily for next turn. He does have a Sneasel there, so he's going to be able to have some sort of attacker after the Zoroark goes down inevitably. I think he also has an Ultra Ball. What's going on here? Was that a trade? No, okay, so I guess it was a trade of the way the Ultra Ball. So Riotous Beating here. So Michael just needs to basically attach for turn and then Roaring Resolve. And it looks like he has the attachment, I think, in hand. Stellar Wish here first. Probably want to get a rare candy up on that Charmander. Now, for as bad as Josh's start was with the Mallow turn 1, he's able to kind of come back a little bit here, keeping the prize race even 4-4. But there's the rare candy. It is looking pretty grim for Josh. There's the Roaring Resolve here. All Michael needs is a Choice Band or another Fire Energy. That will do it. Pretty sure Michael's playing like 3 Choice Bands, so it's not crazy for him to have it. There's a Nest Ball. Probably another Charmander, I'd imagine. There's the Charmander. He's got everything rolling here. With that extra turn that he was given with the Ram, he's just got it. And then we're just going to see an easy knockout on the Lele. So he's got Charizard on the bench with a Fire Energy, which means he's like, all right, I've got threats everywhere. You can take this knockout on this active Charizard, but I've got Charizards galore is what he's saying. So let's go ahead and see what he's got here. Looks like Roaring Resolve instantly on that Charizard. Makes sense. And then, yep, Charizard's coming up here. So, what Josh really needs to do is he needs to get, like, Guzma, Weavile, Energy, and then take a knockout on that loaded Charizard there in order to stay in this game. But that's still... Michael's got so many turns to take out a Lele or a Zoroark. Because if that damaged Zoroark with the energy on it on the bench gets knocked out, he still has another Charizard. And even then, he could just have Guzma attachment and take out Lele. So, Josh contemplating what he's going to do here. This is probably going to be, if anything, it's probably going to be his last turn to do anything. He has Nest Ball. He already benched a Zorua before the Nest Ball. Yeah, I mean, he's got to do something or else this will be his last turn. Going for a Rockruff here. Yeah, like I said, I think he needs Guzma, Weavile, Rainbow Energy to stay in this game. Or else he just will lose here. If he takes the knockout on this Charizard somehow, he's just going to lose. He's got a nice hand of 7 or 6 cards there. But doesn't look like any cards that he really wants. Counter game going on to the Rockruff. I see a DCE in hand as well. Probably figuring out what he wants to trade here. Gets one trade. There's a Poke Communication. See what he's going to get here. He could get Lele from Mallow. But I see the Weavile coming in the hand. So Weavile, that, like we said here, that is what he needs. He needs the Weavile Guzma play to come out here. Weavile going down. We see the Rainbow Energy. We see a Lily for 3 cards. That is not a Guzma. And that is a scoop going on to game 2 there. I guess maybe he was thinking he was going to retreat and then use Weavile to do the damage. But didn't hit the Rainbow Energy, so he is just going to go ahead and scoop and go to game 2. Going first. Hopefully we don't see the old Mallow turn 1 this time. Definitely not the supporter you want to see. And Michael had a pretty good game there. He kind of just had everything he needed every single turn. Stellar Wishes, I don't even think he really needed to come down to, I need to Stellar Wish into a Candy or I need to Stellar Wish into a Choice Band. He just had that in hand. Everything else off the Stellar Wishes was just like bonus. It was just sweet. Okay, cool. I got another Nest Ball. Sweet. I'll just get another Charmander. Though he already had another Charizard ready to go on the bench. So, let's see what Mike can do here. If he wins this, he wins the whole shebang. Let's see what the start is for both players, Charmander and Zorua. So now it is flipped. Josh has the better start. He has a Zorua active and no Jirachi active for Michael this turn. So we're going to see an Ultra Ball here. I can imagine we're going to see a Lily for... or a Lele for a Lily. Unless he already has Lily in hand, he might just go for like another Pokemon. But nope, we are going to see the Lele for a Lily here. Getting that maximum effect of turn 1, you get to draw up to 8 cards. Probably the most busted supporter we've got. I think so. I guess Hala is pretty good in some decks, but no. In most decks, Lily is the clutchest of supporters. So he got the DCE attachment, which is good for him. Definitely good for him. Devoured Field, we do see the Devoured Field come down here. Choice Band coming down. And then a pass over to Michael here. Looks like we see a Fire Energy DCE in hand. Ultra Balling away to Fire Energy. So probably for a Jirachi here, so he can set himself up a little bit. I'd like to see some Nest Balls. Get some more Charmanders down. That is basically Michael's game here. He needs to get Charmanders down because this one will be going down. Josh did not get the most, what would you say? He didn't get the most optimal setup. There we go. He would have rather get, maybe a Ditto, Rockruff, and another Zorua down on the bench. That way he's got plenty of options to bring up Charmanders, but he does not have that available to him. In order to take a knockout on a Charmander this turn, he would have to have Rainbow Energy, Weavile, And even then, Michael will have to bench another Jirachi if that is the case. If he doesn't bench another Jirachi, he's only doing 60 damage, and I think that's the 70 HP Charmander. I'm not entirely sure. It might be the 60 HP one. Not too sure, but I think that might be the 70. But there is another Jirachi. Is that another Jirachi? I can't see. The glare is in my eyes. So there's a Nest Ball. Yeah, it is Jirachi. So that play we were just talking about with the Weavile would be good here. Was that a pass? That was a pass. So if he can get the Rainbow Energy Weavile here and take out the Charmander, that would be huge for Josh here. But he is going to go for a Zoroark. He does need to get his Zoroarks going here. Totally get it there. There's the Weavile. So if he can trade into Guzma, he has Guzma in hand. Does he have the Rainbow Energy? No, DCE onto the Lele, bringing up the Charmander. Charmander did have energy on it, so it is the 60 HP one, and going to take out the... Oh, no, it is 70 HP. He just retreated with the Lele, so makes sense. Good play there. Yeah, I guess since he attached turn 1, all he had to do was retreat into that Zoroark. Makes sense. So there is a Nest Ball for another Charmander. He needs to get his Charmanders out, or else they are just easy pickings for these Zoroark players. We're going to see a Stellar Wish here. Let's see what he can get here. He just wants to see his Nest Balls. He just wants to see Nest Balls and Ultra Balls so he can get Charmanders down. Did cost Josh a DCE. Now, there's no way to get DCEs back into the deck unless you have Resource Management, which we know he does have Resource Management, Oranguru. However, I think he did Ultra Ball it away to get that Lele. So he would have to get Rescue Stretcher, but that is one DCE down, and when this Zoroark goes down, there's only 2 more DCEs in deck as long as they are not prized. So getting rid of that DCE might hurt Josh in the long run, but there's another Nest Ball, so 3 Charmanders. A turn too late, but a turn nevertheless. We've got those Manders down, and probably just a pass here. There's a pass. Jirachi's still snoozing. Nest Ball over here on Josh's side. Going for the Ditto here. Never too late to get a Muck down. The Schmuckin' Muck. Yeah, I'm sure that Josh might just be going for a DCE onto another Zoroark, or maybe even... Oh, we're going to see a Kukui. Yeah, he's just going for the knockout on this Jirachi, most likely. Totally cool. Going down to 4 prizes. Yep, 4 prizes there. But Michael easily can go to 4 prizes himself this turn. He has Rare Candy Charizard, which he does right there. Also an attachment. Choice Band will bring him to 4 prizes. Taking 2 more prizes. He does get a Guzma off the Lily here for next turn. Roaring Resolve coming out. Let's see if he has the attachment Choice Band. That would be nuts. Be absolutely nuts. He has not used Stellar Wish yet, so he does have a Stellar Wish to rake in a Choice Band if he doesn't have it. Looks like he does already have the Choice Band. Not crazy or anything. Yeah, I think he also has the Fire Energy in hand. So, or maybe no, that is a Choice Band. So he actually already has everything. So that Stellar Wish is just bonus for him. Maybe another Rare Candy to get him a Charizard, but I didn't really see what he got there. Going to retreat into going to retreat into the Charizard, and going and taking that huge knockout is insane. Wow. So that Weavile is going to be hitting for 150 damage, I believe, which is more than enough because Charizard only has 150 HP. So if we can see, let's see. Like I said, there's 2 DCEs in deck, and I don't know how many Rainbow Energies are in deck. I believe all of them. We haven't seen any of them. As long as they're not prized, which not all 4 of his prizes better not be Rainbow Energies. That would just be a big ol' rip. But he is going to opt to promote Zoroark in this scenario. Going to see a Lele here. A Mallow would be clutch. He already has Devoured Field, so all he does need is basic Pokemon and a DCE, and he will be taking out this knockout on this Charizard. Yep, there is the Mallow here. That will be the play I can only imagine he's going for. So that means Michael's going to have to do this all over again. He's going to have to Rare Candy, Charizard, Choice Band, attach Fire Energy, Roaring Resolve, do it all over again. Or we do know he has Guzma in hand, so he could just attach Roaring Resolve Guzma and take out a Lele, and then also maybe Stellar Wish for like a Rare Candy to get another Charizard. But yeah, he does still need the Rare Candy Charizard. So there is the Mallow here, opting to go for another Sneasel here. Josh playing the heavy Weavile line. So yeah, we see Guzma there. Ah, man. This is a nail biter for sure, guys. This is a close game. It's all going to come down to the Stellar Wish. So we're going to see a Rescue Stretcher. I think Charizard just going right to the hand. Rare Candy on Charizard. Not even needing the Stellar Wish for these candies. Just has them. Michael is the Candy Man. It's the Candy Man. Candy Mander. Trin. I don't know. Whatever. He's got Energy Recycler, but I think he's just going to wait till after this turn. Get the full effect out of that Recycler. So Roaring Resolve coming right down. If he has one attachment, we know he has the Guzma. Then he can take a knockout on a Lele, making him just have to take out a knockout on Zoroark. I didn't see what it was. He just flashed the card to Josh. Not entirely sure what he got there. Okay. Does he have the attachment? I don't see an attachment. He has Nest Ball in hand. Is he going to go for the Nest Ball? No, he is going to go straight for the Energy Recycler. So, oh, he does already have 5 energy in the discard, so definitely getting the full effect there. I'm genuinely curious. Does he have attachment Choice Band, or is he just going to go for the Guzma play here? He's just going to go for Erica here, so he's going to go for... He needs the attachment, I guess. Maybe he also has Choice Band. So he's Erica for 6 cards. Attachment going on to the Charmander here. So that's kind of crazy. That is crazy. Does he already have enough? No way. Does he already have enough on that Charizard? I'm so sorry about the glare again, guys. I think he only has 2 Fire Energy on that Charizard. Going to Nest Ball a Charmander out, getting all those Charmanders. Going into the Charizard here, probably just swinging for 130 damage. That is what's going down here. Josh's play here is probably to Acerola this turn. Getting rid of that damaged Zoroark. Get it off the board. See Guzma in hand, but not an Acerola. I think he's got another Weavile. Yep, Weavile coming down here. He also has Lycanroc, so he can gust something up if he wants to. He also has a trade here. What will Josh do? Muck isn't a bad option if he gets the Acerola as well, but no, he's going to Bloodthirsty Eyes. Nope, nope, coming back to hand. He's thinking about it. It's like, what is his options here? I honestly don't know what the play is here. So he's going to go for Guzma. All right, Guzma, does he have the Rainbow Energy? He's got the Rainbow Energy, so he's going to be able to take out this Charmander. Josh saying, okay, this Charmander is the threat right now. But I know we have, I know Michael has a Guzma in hand, so he's going to be able to sweep, knock out that Zoroark, meaning that he's going to have, he's not going to require much more to take out a Lele later for his last 2 prizes. So we're going to see a Bloodthirsty Eyes maybe. He's hesitant on the Bloodthirsty Eyes. Josh is probably checking, all right, how many more candies does he have? How much more Charizards does he have? But he is going to Bloodthirsty Eyes the Charizard. making Michael have more. He needs to get more stuff out here. Stellar Wish. Maybe he does need candy this time. There's the Charizard, but no candy. I think he has Charizard in hand. Going for the Heat Factory, I think it was. Heat Factory will allow him to dig for more cards. There's the Heat Factory. Going to use the Heat Factory, discarding a Fire Energy. Does he get it here? There's an Ultra Ball. Probably going for a Charizard here. Ultra Balling away a Cynthia and a Lily. Was it for Charizard? I didn't see it. Yep, it was. So there is the Rare Candy Charizard. Roaring Resolve, putting 20 damage onto that Charizard. We know he's got Guzma, so if we see the Guzma here onto the Zoroark, that means he doesn't have any trading options either. So he's just got to do with what he's got in his hand and his top deck. Attachment going on the Charmander, and there we see the Guzma. Guzma knock out that Zoroark, so that means a Rare Candy Charizard will win the game for Michael if he's got another Guzma, which he can probably do after 2 Stellar Wishes here. So this is getting down to the wire here. 2 prizes to 2 prizes. Josh is forced to take 2 knockouts, and Michael needs to still take 2, or he still needs to take 1 sorry, mixing my words around here. He needs to get 1 knockout for 2 prizes, which he can do easily by taking out a Lele. So, yep, we're just going to see an Evil Admonition. If he's got it, is what Josh is saying. Promotes Jirachi. Stellar Wish here. That deck is super thin. I don't know what he got there. No idea. Let's see. There's a Ultra Ball. Ultra Balling away. 2 Lilies? Was that 2 Lilies? Get the Lily out of here. There's a Charizard. Got the Rare Candy Charizard. Attach a DCE, Guzma the Lele, and that is the game. Michael is going to take it 2-0, 2-0ing both of his opponents in top 4 and in the finals. Charizard sweeping the game, sweeping the nation, and yeah, congrats to Michael, congrats to Josh for making second, and congrats to you, Michael, for the champion, Gengar, Mimikyu, Matt, and the 50 championship points, and the packs, and the Ace Roller promo. Oh my gosh, and the promo. I'm so generous. We'll see you guys in the next one. We'll see you guys later. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future. Probably more PTCGO stuff coming out, and we will see you guys next time. Take care, and until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.